Hello, everyone, from Lucy the Bold. This is episode 64, part 5 of the Dragon Castle. So, a couple things I need to do. I need to get these doors trimmed in. So, we'll get that done. Alright. I like the looks of these doors because when they open, as you can hear, they have that metal rusty hinge type of sound to them, which I know is kind of crazy, but it is very nice. Come on, I need that. It's off-centered. There we go. Okay, so let's see, here's about right there. Perfecto. Okay. And I got that done, That's done. Alright, the bathroom. I don't see any errors in it. Oh yes, I still need to make some more windows. And okay, so this door. This is the mixed sandstone. So originally, I was thinking I would do a double door in here, and then I decided against that. Oh, I guess that's just the way it looks. So this is one of those type of stones that it looks nice because it looks really old. And, it's got cracks in it and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have to take the door out. Like that. It still looks really good with the lantern lamps. I mean, technically, I think this one's a little high. Okay, so we'll stick the door back in. R key. Okay, and then we'll get this light out. So we are one full block and then a half of one. So roughly about there and down just a little bit, maybe like around there. That looks pretty level. Okay. And then I'm still debating about this stair casing. I'm really thinking that I might sit there and take this stairs out completely and like use one of these side doors, and have it like go in here and then go up along the side to get upstairs. Because what I thought might be kind of cool is then to make the front porch wider or longer, you know, and then put the big cryptic doors here, and then put the uh, red marble block, you know, like on the floor, kind of like a red carpet, and then like maybe like right in here somewhere, um, putting in like a throne, you know, and then having um, seats on both sides, kind of like what they would have done for the medieval time with the lords and stuff, and you'd have their scholars and advisors and stuff, and then the people would bring their petitions to the Lord, um, to have him solve their grievances and stuff like that. And then I was actually even contemplating taking the flame shrine out and putting it down here, um, as a entry area. So, there is that possibility of doing that. Um, so I'm debating, I'm throwing around ideas. It's one of the things I love so much about this game, is, you can just tear things out if you don't like the way they look and move them around until you figure something out that you do like. It's just like the other day, I had these two tables together, and I decided I didn't like that. I really wanted to have the table lengthwise, and then the master of the castle would sit either here or down here, and then your consorts and stuff like that, and advisors, your knights would sit here at the table with you. So I changed it. Okay, so in the kitchen area here, so I had put in a fire pit underneath this thing, and I'll show you. Okay, so you can see the fire coming up through the floor, all right, which I think looks really cool. And then you just center this in over the fire, and now it looks like you're using that thing all the time. So the thing I wanted to do over here is I'm going to sink this in. I've already got another layer down below, and I am going to put this in there, number 8, like so. Okay, and then go back to my hammer, like that, and then I've got the oven, yep, right there. Let me get some of these other blocks out while I'm at it. Okay. Alright, so now we take this and we set it, and you can see the flame just above the little white dot. Okay, and now it looks like the oven is working as well. So these are little tricks that you can do that will just put that little extra oomph into your process. Now, granted, I don't know that having windows here in this spot or having the cabinets there is probably the best thing in the world at this point. So I think what I'm going to do is pick this up, and pick this up, take that out, take that out. Hey, I didn't tell you to sit down, and especially not in flames. Okay, so we'll go back to the hammer. Obsidian block. Well, first we need to fill this in on the outside. Alright, now we'll go to this block. Like that. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is, well, the fire looked okay where it was at. So we'll put this back in here. Like so. And then I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm actually going to put in like a roof hood, you know, to go over. Yep, hit the appliances. That's a good thing to do. So maybe for some contrast, you know, we'll take this light out. Really? There we go. So we'll take that light off for now. Maybe come out here like 2. Maybe 3. Really? Okay, there we go. Like that. And then we will go up. Like this. Turning snap off sometimes is a royal pain in the patouche. But sometimes it's the only way to get something the way you want it. No, I didn't tell you to jump down. Okay, so now... Now the other nice thing about having a fireplace mantle hood like this is that I can put decorations on it. Except for I'm thinking it's one block too low. Because you'd never be able to get that kettle out of it. Okay, so let's try. Let's try turning snap back on. Alright, I think that looks much better, and then we can always put a little trim work on it, you know, maybe come down like that along the sides. Something like that. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty nice. And then you can put shelving up there if you wanted, you know. And then I think what I'll do is I'll move this light out of the way. Because I did mention doing this part of it the other day. Because I liked the way that that looks with that being stacked like that. Looks really nice. Nope, that won't work there. But you know what? As far as like a little serving table or a little cabinet, you know, maybe you have your cutlery or something like that stored in there. You know, that would work. And then I still have plenty of lighting in here. So that looks nice. The other thing I could do with this is do something like, oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then if I'm going to do that though to this side, so the highly polished, you know, stone block has a different look depending on how you're using it. You know, if you're using it as part of the flooring, you know, it's going to give you this nice pattern texture. If you're using it as a wall, then you get this nice, you know, brick block type of pattern. So lots of different ways you can do it. Um, so yeah, I'll need to make one more cabinet for here to set that off. I think that'll be good. That'll look nice. And then I'm fairly certain I'm not going to put a door in here. At least I don't believe I'm going to. I won't say won't because that's when I'll end up doing it just for the sake of it. So let's go back upstairs here. Ah, here we go. I knew there was a window. Yep, okay, same type of windows. Like that. That looks good. Okay, so now I want to put my second level of flooring in. Okay. And so I've used the palm wood floor, which is what you are looking at right down here. You know, that's that nice pattern, cross pattern that it has. I brought in the refined block and I wanted to see how this looks. I've got more of it back at my base, like I say cooking because, you know, I'm trying to manufacture it right now. Come on, get off there. It's always got to be a difficult one. Just like that. Maybe back it up just a tad. Like that. So I think this will have a nice look to it. Alright, so yeah, it's going to take a lot more. And that was 600 block. So, you know, this eats up a lot of wood. So I'm estimating probably another 3,000-4,000, maybe, roughly, to be able to finish that up. And then if I did stick a spiral staircase in, I think I would probably, let's see here, like right here maybe. Let me go downstairs and see, because it would roughly be about that big of a diameter is what I could probably get away with doing. So let me see where this sits at. Alright, because this area here I can't use because that's my bathroom and then my bedroom takes up the other part. So that would come down here, which would not be the worst thing in the world. Um, let's... Alright, so that's... And then the way that I'll do it is... And these things only stack in groups of 3s, which is really bizarre in my opinion. It should stack deeper. But it doesn't. Alright, so we'll try this. And then we'll say maybe it starts like right here. Okay? And then the next one will go down looks like I'm gonna have to put a block in. Yeah, I'll need to stick a block down until I can get it set in place. Like that. It'll be a lot longer process, but it should work and look really nice to do it this way. And I want that edge like that. Okay, and then the next one will go up. Two blocks. And all I'm doing is I'm just holding the mouse down or the R key down and then rotating it. And then what I'll do is I can come back in through here and fill in the gaps, and then I'll just keep spiraling it all the way up. And let me see what would look good. Because I'm actually thinking why did I punch a hole in the floor? Okay. Maybe that's too much of an angle. Maybe something a little bit more like that. Well, that one needs to come in further. Like that. Yeah, you can walk up that really nice like that. Okay. Alright, maybe that block's in the way. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then that will be my spiral staircase going all the way upstairs. And then once I get that finished, then I'll take out this whole middle section here. Because I can also I can move that door. That's not any issue. You know, I can put that down here, or where that window's at. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like that. And then outside, let me go back upstairs for a minute because it is nighttime and it'll make more sense if I sleep. Okay. Oh, yes. Tomorrow is the 18th, so don't forget um, the QA is going to be on tomorrow. Yes, for a question and answer session. So I'm not sure what time that's supposed to start. Let's see here. I don't think I want to do it from there. But maybe they will give out something, for people that watch, which would be nice. Okay, so one of the things that I talked about doing is wrapping this all the way around. How would that look? That's not bad. I think that looked better though. So most castles have some type of system around the main part of the castle that allows guards to traverse on the outside to repel attackers. And then of course these ledges were great because they would also help keep people from coming up over the walls. And then if I want to get really creative, I can put some, like murder hole slots through them and, put some cauldrons up here. Okay, so now it looks like, do I need that edge on there? Why do I have that edge on there? Oh, because of the pillar down below. Well, shoot. Yes, in all honesty, this will give me and my friends an extra jump off platform. There we go. And then at some point, the other thing I need to do is I need to go skewer the dragon at least one more time. That way I'll have enough heads to be able to make a metal skull to hang on the outside of my castle. Because can't very well have a castle named Dragon Castle without a dragon's head somewhere in the works. And then what I'll have to do is I'll end up putting a opening through here, which will give me more granite because I need more granite. So we'll take these blocks out. And then for uniformity purposes, I'll end up replacing the marble that I currently have right out here. So that way it all looks the same, and I'll do that all the way around. And then normally I would just, use the construction hammer and use a really big block and just knock out what I need. But because of the fact I need so much granite, I'm going to do it like this. It's interesting sound. It actually sounds like a real pick. I was having problems with my headset a little while ago, and I was trying to get it straightened out. And I've got the volume turned up just a little bit. Okay. So all right. There we go. Get rid of that little piece. Okay. So let me and then we'll go back to the pick. Excuse me. And then I will probably most likely do some type of really cool round opening, because like I said, this is going to be the area for the blacksmith and the carpenter to work at. Okay, so that looks good. Too big of a hammer. Okay, I need to fix that later. So we do it like that. And then I'm going to take the foot off of this thing because it sticks out pretty far. Actually, why is... There. Alright, that looks better. That'll have to be done from the inside. I think it's because the door's there. Okay. Really? I didn't think I was that far off. There we go. Alright, some little repairs. Really not sure what these little strips are all about. What is up with that little block? There. There we go. We got it that time. Okay, so I'm actually leaving this like that because this room is going to go out that way, so I don't really, not any concerns. Let's put it that way. All right. So I think that's probably good for this evening. So hopefully, hopefully we'll have a good portion of this finished by this coming weekend, is my thoughts. I'm going to try to get the castle completely done by Christmas. But anyways, it's been a pleasure. I enjoy all the comments, all the feedback, and please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow enough that I can broadcast to a wider range of audience. So yes, please hit the like and please subscribe. Thank you very much. You all have an excellent evening.